Don't be afraid of your freedom.
NAB That Job in Australia has been assisting migrants to find jobs in Australia for the past almost 3 years.
I'm free to do what I want.
In the last year alone, we have seen the market change dramatically in regards to immigration and also employer sponsorship.
Any old time.
With all the changes to immigration rules that have occurred this year, many overseas nationals who have seen their occupations drop off the general skilled migration list have had no choice but to look to employer sponsorship. SponsorshipAustralia.net, in conjunction with NAB That Job in Australia, have adjusted to these changes to offer overseas nationals their best chance of finding employer sponsorship in Australia.
Free to do what I want.
As a result, we've seen clients gain employer sponsorship offers within a few months of applying, and it is so exciting to see their dreams realised. Do not be fooled. Finding an employer to sponsor overseas nationals in Australia is no easy task. In fact, in our experience, we have found that 99% of companies that are approached for sponsorship in Australia will not be interested in our clients. That is why we focus on that 1% of companies that are willing to consider sponsorship to fill their role. NAB That Job in Australia are asked on a daily basis, how do I find an employer to sponsor me? The answer? With a lot of hard work, dedication, focus, and a positive attitude. You have to tap into the hidden job market in Australia because most companies will not advertise that they are looking to sponsor an overseas national. You have to use your networks, both online and offline. We love LinkedIn for this. If you're not on LinkedIn, you're likely missing out on hundreds of opportunities. Finding a job in general is a numbers game. However, finding job sponsorship is even more so. Aim to approach as many employers as you can, and don't just apply online through the job search websites. You're more likely to find job sponsorship by applying to the companies directly. Do not underestimate the power of an effective resume or CV. To stand out against local residents and catch the employer's attention, you have to at least meet, if not exceed, the expectations of the Australian employer in regards to your CV. Do yourself a favour and at minimum invest in the services of a professional Australian resume writer who specialises in working with migrants. This alone could be the only change you need to attract the right employer in Australia. The fact is, we're seeing more and more Australian employers opening to the idea of sponsoring an overseas national, and they're showing more interest in our clients than ever before. Processing times for employer sponsorship is becoming drastically reduced, which is in turn creating more appeal to Australian employers for sponsoring overseas nationals. You can make yourself even more appealing by being in a sponsor-ready position, which means already having your IELTS in place and applying early for your skills assessment if required. Frank McKinney once said, "There is no failure except no longer trying." Do not give up on your goal. Be resilient, march forth, and do not let the 99 no's stop you. Keep going until you meet face to face with that one yes. I promise you, it will be worth it.